Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. On today's show we're going to be building and reviewing another brand new set from a company that is quickly becoming the leading name in lighted bricks, Lumibricks. Stick around, I've been waiting for this one for a while. I'm Mighty Joe and you're watching Hey fellow brickheads, once again welcome to another exciting episode of Brick by Brick with Mighty Joe. As I mentioned, today we are working on a brand new set from Lumibricks. This is the collectible Lowrider-Big Red. The Lumibricks-Collectible Lowrider-Big Red is set L9093, consists of 969 pieces, and is rated for ages 16 and up. Taking a look at the box, you will see that we do have this awesome depiction of the Lowrider on the front. Classic red color, of course. And it is in its raised position, as this is a Lowrider and you are able to raise and lower the vehicle. It does come with a couple of minifigures. Although the vehicle itself is not minifigure scale, it is more for collecting, and the minifigures are just a little affectation to put in front of it. On the top of the box, we simply have Delight Day and Night, the Lumibricks logo. Here on the side, you can see that we do have a picture of the vehicle with some of the play features. Really going to be an amazing looking set. The back is just the standard warnings. Don't eat the bricks. Keep them away for small children and such. Let's go ahead and open it up and see what comes inside. Alright, so opening up the book, or the box, we do have our manual, a rather thick manual for 969 pieces. Inside the manual, as per usual, we do have our Lumibricks service card. This is a card that you can use to get information on how to contact customer service if you should need to. Opening up the book, we do begin with the All About Lumibricks on this side and a beautiful picture of the set on this side. And then we've got a really cool schematic on this inner page right here. Now the book is available in PDF form using the QR codes on the front in case you'd like to build digitally. We continue on and we have our information on the brick separator and the battery packs. Also, how to test your lights and the envelopes and what comes in them. And then we're going to go ahead and get into the building of our minifigures. There are several pages here to flip through because they do have it in many different languages now. That way there's no confusion for all of our friends around the world that do this building. Once we get in past those instructional sheets, we do get to our minifigure build, which is going to show you here that the minifigure and any specialty light bricks come in the F bag and then the assembly of the minifigure. And then we get straight into building our vehicle. It shows us here that bag 1 and bag S are going to make this part of the build. And as we go into the build experience, we're going to see that we do have clear instructions on what pieces you're going to need and where to put them. That's one beautiful thing about Lumibricks. In this case here, we do have our pieces to be added highlighted in a light blue. They can't really highlight it in red because the vehicle has got so much red in it. One of the touches I do love about this car is the gold steering wheel. I think it's going to look amazing once it's done. All right, and that is our instruction manual. Of course, every Lumibricks kit does come with the orange box of greatness. And this is our Lumibricks lighting kit. Opening this up, we are going to be greeted with not one, but 2 envelopes. with light elements inside. And we also get a tweezer. There is no screwdriver in this set, which leads me to believe that there's not going to be a regular size battery pack, but probably a small battery pack with the little watch batteries. So we'll get to that in a little bit. And now let's get our pieces pulled out and take a look. Now this is really cool. This is the S bag. The S bag is filled with chrome pieces and rubber bands. So I can't wait to put these together. This is going to be a really awesome set. Let's get all of this spread out and take a good look at it. So here we have all of our bricks spread out. We do have our lighting kit, our service card, instruction manual, and all our bags. There are 6 steps in this build, consisting of 15 bags, tons of little pieces. So this is going to be really fun. Right here you can see that we do have our collectible Lowrider Street Fusion logo. And here are those chromed out pieces I was telling you about, along with our minifigure pieces. This is going to be really fun. Shouldn't take us too long. It's right under 1,000 pieces. But yeah, what a gorgeous looking set. All right, friends, these are the parts. Let's get them all put together and get you a quick review of this brand new Lumibricks set. The Street Fusion Collectible Lowrider Big Red. Are you ready? Órale, dale shine! All right, folks, that's the build. Now let's cruise on down and take a cool look at this collectible lowrider from Lumibricks. Lumibricks really knocked it out of the park with this lowrider set, guys. Taking a look at our minifigures, you'll see that we do have two gentlemen, one of which has a pink tie-dyed shirt, muscle shirt with a rose on it. He's also got his pink mohawk. His printing continues on the back as well, looking really cool. We've got our sax playing cholo here, complete with red bandana. He's got his buttoned all the way up to the top. Really nice printing on the back as well. And then we have this jump meter that you usually see at car shows that measure how high a lowrider jumps. And inside is a little loose tile that does say lowrider in it. I don't know why that's in there. I may take it out and find a way to display it up here, because that's in my opinion, that's a waste of a really cool printed tile right there. There we go. Something like that for me looks a little better. There really is no reason to have anything inside the measuring unit, but having the lowrider plaque up there, for me, it gives a little something extra. We also have this printed tile down here. It looks like caution and says danger on it, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, I may change the color on this. This is what I could find in a pinch, but yeah, I think that looks a lot better. Let me know down in the comments, what do you guys think? Would you leave that floating bar inside the clear element, or would you put it out like this? Because it does say lowrider of the year. So yeah, I think it looks a lot better like that. So looking at our car itself, what a great design. It's got sleek lines, lots of chromed out pieces. It's got 4 headlights. Got a cool scoop on the hood. Lots of neat detailing right here. We do have the 6-spoke rims. And we've got these 2 shorty antennas right here that are really cool. And the car's got a little bit of bounce to it. If you look at it, it's got some bounce to it. It does have doors that do open. Really cool chrome accents right here on the back fin. In the back here, we can see the Lumibricks license plate. It says September 1964, big red. The trunk does open. Doesn't really show much other than the wheels, but it is a cool feature. We've got these awesome printed pieces here. No working taillights, but it looks really good. Coming alongside to the passenger side, we see that we still do have our doors that open up. They do clip in with this little clip here, but they do open up as well to give you a look inside the vehicle. And then closing them, they will just snap back into place. And then in the front here, we do have our hood, which also does open up to reveal the engine. Really, really cool. And then this part right here, this chrome piece, this is what you push in order to engage the lift. So you'll just push it down and it raises the car up. And on the back, you can see that we're going to be dragging the tail end of the car. On the back, there are also some hydraulics here that are engaged manually. All you got to do is pull it down like that so that the car raises up and you're not scraping the ground as you drive away. Really, really cool. There are several levels as you push down. It clicks 1, 2, so you can kind of have it with a raised back like that, and 3 all the way down. This one you cannot really push. You do have to kind of release it with your fingers. And I don't know if I didn't put it on the right cog on the one gear, but I have to really push it down for it to flatten out like that, which is still cool. But if you lift it up and put it back down, it stays a little raised. But it's really, really, really cool looking vehicle. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the features in the interior of the car. You can see here in the interior of the car, there are quite a few printed pieces in here to make up the dashboard, which is really cool. There's the radio, a couple of air conditioning vents, speedometer, tachometer, and then we've got the gear shifter down here. And these cool little seats that we built, they got a little bit of a recline on them, but that's just to lean them back. We've got this really cool looking windshield with chrome accents. And you got to hand it to Lumibricks. They actually wrapped the windshield in plastic this time so that it didn't get scratched up. And then, as I did say, over here in the front, we do have the hood that opens to reveal a look at the engine. Pretty cool. And then coming around to the back, we do have the trunk lid that opens. And as I said, you really don't see anything in there, but it's still a cool feature. What a great looking set. Lumibricks, my hat's off to you, man. This car is ready for the car meet. And right here you can see size comparison to the Mattel Brick Shop Acura NSX. Almost the same scale. Looking really good. Alright friends, that's going to do it for this build and review of the Lumibricks-Collectible Lowrider Big Red. If you enjoyed this review, please do me a favor and smash that thumbs up button. Comment down below and let me know if you're going to pick one of these up for yourself. Share it with your friends. And if you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing to the channel. If you'd like to pick up one of these awesome sets for yourself, I'll go ahead and throw down a link in the description below, along with my coupon code, BRICKBYBRICK-MJ10, which can get you 10% off any items that are not discounted in the Lumibricks store. So until next time, please take care of yourselves, and remember, when life starts getting you down, just take it brick by brick. See ya!